Eastern Oregon, if you would please respond back, that would be lovely.
And I'm like, oh my God, you're showing him this. And both of them are like, what?
Yeah. And there are some simple rules that I have to have. And I'm telling you, I've had some doozies.
Yeah. Is it the Ultras talking?
Okay.
Oh yeah, Jer. Okay, cheers. Oh gosh, I feel like I've got so many burps.
He's telling you.
Yep. Okay. We have an issue with my chair and my movement.
I hope we edit that.
No, they're not going to edit it. So we had to chug again. We did not in fact learn our lesson. We did not.
I apologize. That wasn't very ladylike.
I don't think anyone is confusing us with ladies at this point.
Rude.
Okay, maybe you, but I feel like they know where I am.
So
the panty gate situation really just put me all out there.
I mean, that was self-inflicted.
It was. It's fine. I accept it. I know who I am. Which, speaking along those same lines, I'm going to just break the news to you that I'm traveling tomorrow. We fly out of Twin at what time? 6 a.m. So we got to be there. We got to leave here at 4. Ugh. It is Sunday evening. I have not packed yet. That's going to have to happen sometime tonight. And did I start some loads of laundry? Yeah, I did. Are they done? No. So it's going to be a long night for me, and we'll see what I end up with. And am I wearing a sweatsuit?
Yes.
Yes.
A sweatsuit now.
Well, matching set situation.
I can't wait to see this.
Oh, it's my travel outfit.
Sweatsuit.
Well, like
your homeless
sweatpants. No, not the homeless ones, because those are just tender. Like, I just love those ones for here.
Oh,
my gray ones. They made it out to Sophie's today. They went out in the world. You saw me.
Did you hear that? That was like a baby bear.
I did not hear it. Yeah. Baby bear. Not a mama bear. Not a daddy bear, but a baby bear.
Speaking of baby bears, your baby bear gave me some flowers.
He did.
Your only flowers from your yard.
Yeah, the only ones we... I'm not a green thumb. I'm not. Don't give me a plant. I can't keep it alive.
I thought that was very sweet. Thank you.
It was very sweet. He's a ladies' man, that one. He's a charmer.
He is a charmer.
Oh, I have so many stories.
Okay. Are we traveling or what?
Oh, we can go to traveling, because if I get on the Radley stories, like, he is a charmer and he is...
Okay, well, let's hear the charmer.
He's a lot. And
he just said okay.
Oh, he loves to be talked about, and he loves to talk about himself.
Oh, that's cute.
Oh, yeah. When you're this age,
yes.
The older you get, the less cute that becomes.
That's very unattractive.
I'm working on that. Sorry, ladies. No, he has a flavor. He loves the Latinas.
Oh,
yeah. Yeah, he does.
He name dropped. Dude, hey, B. He loves you.
He loves his babysitter, Beatrice.
Oh, I love her. Well, I love B.
I do too. She's amazing. She's wonderful, and she knows that he loves her.
Yeah.
And so does her boyfriend, fiance, like the guy, her baby daddy.
The pressure's on.
Yeah, when they first got together, he would tell Chase. He would be like, or he'd tell Beatrice. He's like, "Does Chase have a feet lot?" Oh. Yeah, not a feed lot, a feet lot. And Beatrice was like, "No, he doesn't." And he goes, "I do. You're going to want to think about that." Yeah. And I was like, "You don't have one. Dad may have one, but you don't have one."
A feet lot. I don't know.
A feet lot.
We can let Radley have that. Radley can have the feet lot.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, but he does know. He's got, I say all the time, I'm like, he's got game. Like, he does. And I don't know where he gets it from, because his dad doesn't have game, but he's got game.
That's because
I love Jeremy.
Jeremy needs to watch Love on the Spectrum.
He does. If he would watch that, he would understand.
And he would work on his game.
Jeremy,
that's your homework on your trip.
He would call me a demigoddess.
He'd sing to you.
Yeah, I came from on high, from Mount Olympus, just to, grace them with my presence. I need those kind of things in my life, clearly.
Don't we all?
The standards are there.
bring them down a little.
A little bit, yeah. Anyway, no, yeah. So we're traveling. We've got to go visit some colleges with Kendall because, well, if I've learned anything with my girls, it's I can never plan anything because life and things just come around.
They change.
And Kendall's trying out some different options. She was committed, but the coach that she really committed there for is no longer there, and so it's just I don't know. She's open to other options. So we are looking at other options, and that means we have to go on more college visits. So, and we have a very short time frame to do it. So Jeremy and I are flying out there, and
You'll be gone how long?
4 days, and we're in like 3 different states in those 4 days. Like
Okay.
we are trying to maximize it and get as much done as possible.
And you'll be
then,
visiting how many?
2 to 3 colleges.
Okay.
Yeah, one's kind of up in the air.
So you'll have Kendall meet you?
No, we're flying because one of them is just an hour and a half away from where she currently
okay.
is in Florida. And so, but she doesn't have a car there, so she
Sure.
can't go on a visit. So, and I don't know. It's one of those where I think she kind of wants her parents there.
I love
and
that.
And I
Want to be there.
yeah, this is a
Yes.
big decision. And
Absolutely.
I want to like, I don't know.
You want to fill it out.
Yeah.
Find the comfort.
Yes. And just, I don't know. They grow up so fast.
I just wish she'd come home closer.
No, Eastern Oregon. If you would please respond back, that would be lovely because that's the closest one I could that was talking to her. And then all of a sudden they just kind of like, I don't know, fizzled out a little bit. And one thing that we've heard from a lot of places is, that you go where they want you.
Sure. Yeah.
And that makes a ton of sense. Like just because you might want to go somewhere, go where they want you because you're going to get playing time. They want you. They see some sort of skill set that you've got
Sure.
that's going to fill some
Need.
hole.
Yes.
And some need. Yeah. So anyway, trying to keep that in focus because I would love for her to come closer.
Me
But
too. Do you think she'll come home?
I don't know. Jeremy doesn't think so. He thinks that she
likes
out
being
into the world. But there's a piece
mean, good
when
for her.
when she was home this last little time. I don't know. There was a piece of me that's like, I can maybe see her coming closer.
Sure.
I don't know. We'll see. We'll see.
So I just was visiting with a girlfriend, and the challenge is so her son moved away
Mhm.
and it got engaged. And so now the talk is, trying to find that balance. Of course, the parents want them,
Yes.
she wants them to move closer,
Yeah.
right? The mom of the son.
Uh-huh.
But it seems like generally you move closer to her family,
Yeah.
her side
Yeah.
of the family.
Yeah.
And so there's a little sadness there,
Oh,
a little bit of a
Uh-huh.
reality, which I guess it depends on, like if when they go to have a family,
Mm-hmm.
they'll decide where they end up
Yes.
depending on jobs.
Yeah.
But that's tough. I'm
it
very
is.
blessed that my son wanted to be a part of the
Uh-huh.
farming, part of our farm. And so Jack, we don't have to worry. He didn't go too far.
Yeah.
Now Addie wants to get the hell out of here,
Yeah.
which I say, cool,
Uh-huh.
but on whose money?
Well, I'm going to tell you right now, none of mine are doing it.
I really would like her to read the book I'm reading right now or
Oh, yeah.
listen to it. Let Them
Mm-hmm.
by Mel Robbins. It's a great book. I have really
Yeah.
enjoyed it on many, many aspects. So I'm trying to
Yeah.
implement more of those
Yeah.
theories, which you listen to it and it's very
Mm-hmm.
common sense and like, oh yeah, as you read it. But
But it's a good reminder.
did
Just
you
'cause it's
read
common
it?
sense. No, I haven't yet, but I'm going to.
I will let you borrow it.
Okay.
I mean, I have the book. This is how I buy
Well-
books. I buy them because I have a fetish with books.
Mm-hmm.
I try.
Oh.
Ooh. But I try to. My New Year's goal is to read one
Uh-huh.
a month.
Okay.
There are some people that blow me out of the water. My sister, she is a freaking fanatic. She listens to so many books.
Yeah.
It's crazy. So
I read a lot of books, but they're the spicy ones.
I like spicy, but once in a while I'll throw in a
Yeah.
help you.
Yeah. Well, and I will too. And so, but when I travel, that's when, like on a plane, because that's when I read. or like by a pool, especially if I don't have, and this time we're not going with kids. Like I'm not necessarily going to have pool time.
Right.
Damn it. But I will
Soon.
have, yes, because you're coming to graduation.
Baby bird.
Yes, we're staying all at an Airbnb with a pool.
With a pool.
Yes.
What about a
Kendall's
pool
graduation?
boy?
Mm-hmm. Jeremy.
Oh. Take it.
Or Tice.
Bitch, I need another Ultra.
Oh, that's what Radley's for. I call them my little beer getters. That's what they are.
My dad used to give my kids $2 bills. Because,
Tice would be motivated by
yes,
that.
my dad would just hold out a $2 bill and my kids would have them new beer. And I said,
that
do
is
not
genius.
have to do that. But they love them.
Oh,
So I have a stack of $2 bills that just they've earned from.
that's so
Beer
cute. I actually
retreat.
love that so much. Like, that's so cute.
It is.
Jeremy, note to self, jot that one down. That's going to be a...
When we go to Mexico, they love it. So our kids, we learned they loved it too.
Uh-huh.
Oh, see, Addie, you have options. I'm just kidding, sis. Okay, the squirrels are running on this one. So,
Yes.
anyway, so back to Kendall.
Yeah. So we're going to be going to some colleges and doing some of that and kind of seeing if we can get her closer to knowing and feeling good about where she's going.
Sure.
Because that's a big deal. You know, I mean, she's incredibly loyal, and it's not that, I mean, with the portal and stuff now with college athletics, like you don't see people commit somewhere and stay.
For sure.
They commit and then they, you know, oh, I didn't like this, or I want more of this, or I want da 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 da, and you know, so they'll switch out a lot more. And she's incredibly loyal, and I really do think that if she got with the right fit, she would stick somewhere, and she would grow with it, and she would build with it, and that's her personality.
Yeah.
And so,
she would be a great asset to any team.
oh yeah. So anyway, she's just figuring that out, and unfortunately, there's so many on the East Coast, like, there's so many colleges on the East Coast. I actually would love for her to end up in South Carolina. So if anyone in South Carolina, like, I would love for her to end up there. There's a few there that I would be down for. But
And is that because that's where you want to visit?
yes,
Okay.
I'm very selfishly motivated on where do I want to go.
So what's in South Carolina that you
It's
want
gorgeous.
to go visit? Oh,
It's just gorgeous. I always have, like, this is our house that we live in right now is the first new house that we've built. I've always gotten character. We've had older homes. I love the character of them. I love keeping things just, I don't know. I loved our home, and you have a really good friend that they had that home before us. We bought it from them.
they loved
And
that home.
So did we.
That was a very difficult home for them to leave.
It was difficult for me. In fact, we didn't sell it for, I want to say, like, we were in this house for a year and a half before we put it on the market.
Oh, wow.
Because I just didn't want to see it go to just anybody. We debated about renters and keeping it, but I was so nervous that it was going to get somebody in there that was just going to destroy it because they were renters.
So I knew who lived there before my friend did.
Oh.
He was an insurance agent.
Uh-huh.
And anyways, they were a family friend.
Uh-huh.
And so anyways, I remember being there as a little girl.
Yeah.
Going, because the parade used to be,
It used to be
wanna
right
say
there.
The 4th of July
yes.
Rupert Parade would come
It
down
went
that
right-
road.
No. Did it? Because I
Yes.
thought it turned up right there at the police. Like, it was right there on that corner.
I don't know. Maybe it
But
was
it
just a
turned up.
parade in our eyes, and my parents just like
Because we
fed
used
us a
to
hot
sit.
dog, and we had fun.
Oh, of course. I mean,
Hot dog.
what is it that's the, oh my gosh, Legally Blonde? Wow, you look like the 4th of July. Makes me want a hot dog real bad. All right. Sponsored by the Salty Heifer, because your skin deserves better than a mystery goo from a lab. Why settle for some overpriced lotion made from unicorn tears and broken promises and a whole lot of ingredients that you can't even pronounce when you can slather yourself in rich, glorious beef tallow instead? And it doesn't smell like that. At the Salty Heifer, we believe moisturizing should come with a side of attitude and maybe a faint whiff of good sense.
Oh,
Our beef tallow moisturizer is so natural, it practically mooed at us. You heard it.
moo.
Packed with old school goodness and zero fake nonsense, it'll leave your skin so soft, even your ex will regret their choices. The Salty Heifer. Because you're not made of chemicals, you're made of steak dreams and a few bad decisions. You can find us online at thesaltyheiferproducts.com or at Burley Meats.
Yes.
I may have made those shirts.
I remember seeing them. I do remember seeing that.
Real bad. I do like her.
Coolidge.
Jennifer Coolidge. Yes, I
yep.
do like her. Which, have you heard her real voice? Because that's not her real voice, that one that she always does.
Oh.
That's not her real voice.
I did not know that.
I didn't either. I just saw it somewhere where it was like, here's her real voice. And I was like, wait, what? That isn't her real voice? I mean, good on you. You made a whole career out of that voice.
She did. Wasn't she Stiffler's? I
Oh
don't know.
no.
Something mom. Was it American Pie?
Yes.
Shettlers.
Schifflers? Shit, we're gonna have to Google.
Shettlers. We don't know.
Shit, we're gonna have to Google this.
Yes.
Schiffler.
I
swear, yeah.
Okay. Anyways.
Stiffler.
Oh, good job, Jason.
Way to come in clutch there.
Yeah.
Whoa. That was rough.
He's a quiet guy behind the scenes.
Coming in clutch.
Only made us look like assholes. And
I felt a little like Samson. I was way off.
Dumb and Dumber.
Yes.
Swanson.
Swammies. We have been watching a lot of older movies with my boys at night, just kind of, I don't know.
I think that's awesome.
And so we did, you recommended Major Pain.
I did.
And then
I don't even know why.
And then my little one did, the quote from that. Business or pain is my business, and business is good. I think did all those, and then we watched Waterboy.
Oh, yep.
Yeah, we've been on an Adam Sandler kick. We watched all of those.
Adam Sandler had some great movies.
Oh my gosh, he did.
Yes,
he really did.
I think I enjoyed all of them. Happy Gilmore.
Oh, so many.
Yeah.
I showed my older son, the one that's 12, Happy Gilmore, when he was pretty young. And of course, out of all of it, the one part he glums onto is, when he puts like the trophy and he does like the puts it between his legs
and rides it.
Yes. So he did that publicly for a little while, and I was like, okay, we got to take a break from this.
New movie.
Out of all the jokes, this is the one you glum onto and you have to do everywhere. Oh, okay. Time and place.
Yes. Inappropriate movies. We are all over the place. But anyways, inappropriate movies. I remember I left Jack home with Adam and I went grocery shopping. And I come back and Jack was, I think, like 6. Mm-hmm. And they were watching, what is it? Are you kidding me?
Oh, no. Jason can't save us because I got nothing to go on here. You get the Jeopardy sound this time.
Gold.
Oh. I need an actor. I need something.
I'm trying
a
so
plot
hard.
line.
Hangover.
Oh, that's a good one though.
Yeah, not for your 8-year-old.
Well,
6-year-old, whatever.
They were taking care of a child, baby Carlos.
Yes, so I walked in and I'm like, "Oh my God, you're showing him this," and both of them are like, "What?"
Radley has been a major fan of, and he's not allowed to say it, so he calls it Jackass.
Oh. Yes, I'm a major fan of Jackass.
I know, but then when you watch it with your kid,
and
he's
changes
like,
it.
well, and then the whole time I'm like, you're not allowed to do this
or
this
say that.
This one, no, this is too far. Yeah, but yeah, I think he was sick or he had something, and that would distract him. That was, this is Radley. This was the tips of the fingers. That's a whole nother story.
Oh, yep.
Yes, because cut him off, which he did.
Yeah,
very traumatic for mother. But when we would have to change the bandages, that would distract him, and he would focus on that because that was traumatic for all of us.
Sure.
And changing the bandages took Jeremy and I both. And but he liked Jacka. So that's what he would watch. And Tice outed me when he was probably 6 or 7. Jeremy was traveling a lot, and it was Mother's Day, and he had I ended up working with her husband, so I do know them pretty well. But his first grade teacher, they were filling out, things about my mom. And it was one of my mom's favorite shows. And he put Deadpool and Dancing with the Stars. And I was like, oh, that is me in a nutshell. Because it's
Two extremes.
I was like, ooh. I'm like, please tell me you didn't tell her that you watched Deadpool with me. Because he did.
Oh.
But I was like, oh, this sounds so bad. It was a proud moment when I asked him what he wanted to be for Halloween one year. And I do have a picture of this. This will get shot up here. But he said he wanted to be a superhero. Very common for a kid.
Sure.
And I was like, yeah, sure. Okay, well, which one? Give me, what are we going with this? And he said, duh, Deadpool.
Oh.
And I was like, oh my God.
I'm so proud of you, baby
so
boy.
proud. And he gets the costume. And it was one of those like unitard ones that go, it is good. Because if I'm going to do it, we're going to do this.
Yes.
And I come home and he has got it on and he is like lounging sideways on the couch, leg propped up. And I was like, oh, if I've never done anything right in the world, I've done this.
Proud mom moment.
Yes. I know some people, it's grades, report cards. Me, it's that.
All right.
Yeah.
Contain these squirrels.
I know. We have gone on.
Let's go back to travel with Kendall.
Yeah.
So
yeah, haven't packed. Gonna do that tonight. Throw some things in there. Kendall is my daughter. She flew out this morning, so we dropped her off. So we get 2 days of up at 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, because you took her back to Twin this morning.
Yeah, took her back to Twin this morning for her to fly out, and
then you'll go see her tomorrow.
Mm-hmm. But she flew in sweatpants and a sweatshirt hoodie and arrived in Florida and called us because part of our protocol called us, and she's got her sweatshirt, like the hoodie part up. And she's like, oh, it's so hot here. It's like 82 degrees. And I'm like, that's my girl. Unprepared. And
I'm super excited to travel with you guys.
Oh, I bet you are. Well, there will be plenty of B-roll, I'm sure, footage from that event. Mm-hmm.
We'll see.
Uh-huh. You'll like to see how many times we have to Instacart beer
to
the... Yeah, that happened actually quite a bit. Yeah.
Is any of your family going?
My parents are going.
Okay.
To graduation. And I think that might be about it. Yeah. I mean, Jeremy's one sister and her husband talked like they might.
Nice.
Jonah and Lisa, they talked like they might, but I'm not sure if they're going to. And I don't want to put pressure on people. It's a lot.
Sure.
I mean, flights aren't cheap. Then I mean, it's.
When I told Adam, I said, hey, I booked our trip, and I told him the price. I was like, he's like, is that first class? I'm like,
no, I looked at that because you did look at that because I was with you.
Yes.
Or was I on the phone with you?
We were on the phone, and I was like, fuck it, go. We've been promising Addie to go see Kendall.
Yeah.
So I'm going to just lump this into one big sum.
Yeah. Ta-da. Yep. And then hopefully she'll get, I don't know. I don't know. She's looking at the Florida school, and then there's one in Ohio, and then there's one in Virginia. Ohio and Virginia are they're solid. They're good. Like they really, really want her. Really want her.
That's good.
All those good things we've had Zooms with coaches. We've had there's one on Kansas City. Like there've been really, really good coaches that we have talked to. There's only the one that's in the warm, and we've kind of acclimated to really liking the warm when we go to visit her. So yeah, that might be hard to sway on that one.
Cheers.
Hey,
Michelle.
Yep. Yeah. So that is my week. You got anything big this week?
No. This last week was a very tiring week.
Yeah.
We had some birthdays. A good tiring.
Yeah.
Birthdays, cheer banquet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. End of the
season.
Yes. Uh-huh.
So I don't, maybe that's closer.
I kind of remember Kendall's last. Oh, nope. Okay, I lied. We didn't go the last year that she played ball to the banquet, but the year before we went, and I will tell you, it wasn't not that we weren't talking, like it was a rough year, but I don't think anybody knew how rough of a year it was. I think she hit it really well and we hit it pretty well. But the three of us knew how rough it was.
Sure. That's
emotionally
how I felt.
for her.
Yeah.
And I remember that banquet, and I just remember telling myself, tell your face, look happy, tell your face, don't roll your eyes. Oh, don't do that, Jen. Don't look at Jeremy. Don't look at Jeremy.
No,
Yeah.
I would like to feel like it ended on a positive note, but no, I don't. I looked over, and when they'd roll the credits and when they handed out awards, Addie wasn't looking for acknowledgement publicly, but the closure was not there.
Yeah.
And so I support my daughter in the sense of, I got you, sis.
Oh.
I'm so sorry. So I made sure to make sure she knew how proud we were of being a teammate and being this. And I will tell you, girls, I watch you. I know you. Like, I'm not really thrilled with some of you right now.
Oh.
So.
Yeah, that's tough. Girls is tough. Like sometimes. Ooh.
Girls are mean.
Yeah.
I'm not saying Addie's an angel, but she's been a good friend.
Yeah.
And you want to walk up to me and hug me. Don't stab my daughter in the back.
Oh, no, it's so true.
Into the camera.
No, it's so true, though.
It is.
It is. Like, I have 100% been down that road. Kendall's very, very easygoing.
Yes.
And she's
the sweetest girl.
Yeah. Like that's just her personality. Skylar, there was some struggle, and there was some, man, that's a whole rabbit hole that we could go down.
Yeah.
That is a whole rabbit hole because, yeah.
I try to remind Addie, hey, give the grace that we don't always, like, everybody has shit. We've talked about this. Everybody has shit.
Yes.
And your home life can be shit, or you fight with your boyfriend, or whatever. I mean, everybody's trying to find a place, their place in this world.
Yes.
But you don't have to be mean.
No.
And so.
No. But at the same time, and I learned this lesson because I was always take the high road, and we were convoluted in a lot of ways with, at times with some of these, very, very convoluted in business, in personal, things like that. And when it all went the way it went, and their true colors really, and like, I mean, we were around them. Like, we went on vacations with them. I saw that she was the third wheel on some of this. And I was like, I could see, when you just age out of a friendship and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like, you can kind of see some of that. And there's a way for it to end that to me was like respectful of everybody and like a whatever. But no, the high road was not taken. It was by some of the adults.
Oh, yeah.
Jeremy and I went out of town, and and she was staying with my parents, and the mom who was my maid of honor. And I'm just going to say it out there. Jeremy's
sweating.
It's fine. It's whatever. Was my best friend. She took all the other girls to a movie and left my daughter out and told them all not to say anything. They're teenage girls. What are they going to do? They go back to school.
Model.
They go back to school.
Well, but what are you teaching your children? And they talk about it.
And I was like, no way. Like, that wouldn't happen. She wouldn't do that. And so I confronted it because I won't say something behind your back that I won't say to your, like, I was,
said that.
I will, if I'm going to say it, or I'm going to shut my mouth. And I asked, and I could see on her face that she had done it. And I was like, oh my gosh. Cause I'm an includer. Like,
yeah.
I would rather have 50 million kids and be like pulling my hair out.
Like, how do I deal with this?
Yeah. Then make somebody feel like they're left out. That's just me. That's me. And again, it's the let them. Just because that's me. Yeah, I've now grown to the point where it's like, okay, let them. Like, I mean, we're just different that way. We're just different, and it's okay. It's okay. Like, at the end of the day, it all worked out really fine, really good. But you can see some true colors sometimes that you maybe didn't see coming. And I've been there, and it sucks.
Yeah.
It sucks to be on the receiving end of that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
And then as a mom, you just want to.
Oh, as a mom, I was like, yeah, breaks your heart.
It does.
Yeah. So anyway, and there was a whole bunch of other stuff, and there was all sorts of other things. And I'm not saying anybody's perfect on anything, but I am saying that I learned in that, that one of the lessons I learned in that, because I continued to take the high road. I always felt like that's what we did.
Sure. Well,
I mean,
that's
I
like
tried to.
That's what you're taught, right?
Yes.
You're taught to shoulders back, head up, carry
Yes.
on.
Not say anything. But
Sometimes you have to say something.
And I remember Skylar telling me one time that she was like that she didn't feel like I had her back.
Yes.
And that is what made me go, oh, okay.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Never mind. My bad. At the end of the day, I have your back.
Sure. Yep.
You know what I mean?
Addie's had to tell me that before.
Yeah. And
she just is like, Mom.
mm-hmm.
And I'll say, I'm sorry. Like,
Yeah.
I played the devil. I am guilty of playing devil's advocate. Like,
Mhm.
okay, are you sure you didn't this? Are you
Right.
sure you didn't
Right.
that?
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, Mom, no.
Mm-hmm.
Like, just have my back. And I'm like, you're right.
Yeah.
And that's a parent moment. I mean,
And it's hard because you also you're your parent, so you want to teach your kid, and
Sure.
and girls can, girls are rough, and not anybody is. I've never seen a girl thing where one side is completely innocent.
sure, absolutely. And that's kind of why I feel like I play that, right? Is
Mhm.
because I know how Addie is and how she can be, but
I know Skylar.
truly you look at it and go, no, I mean, I watch it. Like
Yeah.
I watched her at the banquet and the girls that shun her and then, come up and hug me or, like
Yeah.
sitting up there getting awards. I mean, Addie tries talking to them and they do not want to be standing there by her because someone else might see it. And I'm like, I am witnessing this. So I
And
can
that's
attest
hard.
and I can be like, I'm proud of you, Addie, for being kind
Mhm.
and trying.
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
again, mother watches.
Yeah.
And I will take notes.
Yep.
So,
Yeah.
anyways,
Well,
it's stupid.
it is. It is. Because I'm a big, it is. It's stupid. And I mean, Skylar's has been years ago, but I very much remember being in it at about, it was more middle school than it is when it really all, and I think, like I said, everything worked out the way that it supposed to,
Yeah,
and
I
in a
agree.
great way, and everything is fine at the end of the day. But when you're in it, that girl stuff is rough. Yeah. And I don't get it.
Our age are mean, so whatever.
Yeah. But to me, I don't try to hang out with those ones.
No.
I learned very quickly which ones are my people and which ones I'm like, oh, okay, that's fine. But you're not my people. Okay. You know what I mean?
Yes.
I mean, that's the beauty
You can
of being
control that
older
part.
is, yes, when you're in high school and middle school, like you have to be around these people. What? Oh,
I felt like I was like, sorry.
When you're in middle school and high school, you have to be around these girls or these kids 8 hours a day. And a lot of times I used to see this a lot with like when I was the counselor with boyfriends and girlfriends and stuff like that, where they would come in and they'd be like, we want to have all these classes together. I want to move all my classes to this. And I was like, ooh,
Bad mistake.
oh, okay. So what's going to happen if you two break up?
Oh,
You cannot
it'll be
come back. You
fine.
cannot come back in here and switch this
change.
all
Yeah.
around. Like I'm not doing that, because I was always one of those that just kids would come in and want to change their schedule. And there's some that were sticklers and, how can I do this? And we're not going to play these games and blah, blah, blah. And me, I'm like, I would want to be with my friends. I kind of get that.
Yeah.
But I also am like, let's be real. Okay, this could end real bad.
Yes.
And you're not going to come into me and stop this story. Give me a sob story about how you need to now because you guys broke up and you can't.
Oh, I can only imagine.
Oh, yeah. Because what if you get back together the next day and I've moved your classes again? Like, we're not doing this.
No.
You choose it once, really think about it, then come back. And I always was like, when they would come in, and I could tell because they'd be like, I just would like to get second hour with, and they'd have a really good teacher and they'd be going to and I'm like, why do you want to move? Whoa. Who are we trying to get into class with?
Who do you know?
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I've been your age. I know where this is headed.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, so my week this week, I've got a small staff at work, and it's good because I've kind of kept it that
An
way.
all ladies staff right now.
It is. It's all female right now. Yes, but I've kept it. I've kind of cut it down to where I just don't need all the filler. I've got good, and I've got, and they want to work and they want the hours, and I want to give them the hours. So
That's great.
yeah, but which is good because it's hard to find them.
Mm-hmm.
Have you had that? Like, do you have to? I don't know how big staff you have. Like, are you kind of more like me where you have a small?
I have a very small staff.
Yeah.
And it's sometimes finding that one fit, you have to find a special fit
You do.
that you have to have a personality.
Yeah.
So there's times that's sometimes a little difficult,
Mm-hmm.
but generally I'm pretty happy. I
Uh-huh.
like my employees.
Yeah. No, I really like the ones that they're good fits.
Yeah.
And they get along really good, and
Yeah.
everybody's got good energy.
Well, they become your family.
yeah.
You know, I mean, you spend more time with them than you do your own family.
Yes.
So you better make me laugh, and you
Mhm.
better be able to, joke or, just
Yeah.
make the day go by smoother. And a team. Told you, those bubbles.
Oh.
You just need to be a team player.
Yeah. And yeah. And there are some simple rules that I have to have. And I'm telling you, I've had some doozies that don't want to follow those rules.
Such as?
But they're basic food prep because we deal with food.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you can't, I don't care if you vape, go out the back door.
Sure.
Go, but you can't do that in my prep area or, well, really anywhere. I don't want you to do it in the store. But there's out back, like totally private. Little Caesars is out there all the time. Trust me.
Would be.
I don't know who works at Little Caesars. There's always at any given time like 7 or 8 of them out there. I'm like, who is making the pizzas? Like, whatever. So anyway, I'm just saying, like, that's pretty simple. We also can't sit on the prep tables. Again, basic food service.
Sure.
And I had to fire a kid.
I remember this one.
Oh yeah. Had to fire a kid, and he did not go out gracefully.
No.
No.
He wanted guns a-blazing.
He did. And here's the thing for me.
See, that's the one time I spilled on myself. The guns.
Karma. She gotcha.
It's not a hole in the lip, Jen.
Tomato. So, no, he went out guns blazing, of course, when you're a female boss. Fucking bitch.
Yeah.
I
mean, that's a...
Oh, that's...
Oh, I've never heard that.
Never been
hurt
called
my
that in my
feelers.
life. Oh. Didn't see that one coming.
Nope.
But here's what he was so mad about is, to me, this is respectful. I had caught him. I'd already reprimanded him and caught him several times, just accidentally looking on cameras. First, again, you kind of know some of the ones you got to keep
but
on.
you have to.
Yeah. That's why I have them in there, because I am not always around. But when I see that, and I'm like, okay, I can't ignore this. I've seen it. I've talked to you about it twice before. It's done. This is not working. I'm not a babysitter. I don't want to be looking at the camera tapes every time I'm not sitting there with you.
It's a product we're selling, and we need to make sure.
And I eat this product and myself. Like, I don't want that coming home. Like, this is not an expectation that I have for myself and our customers. Like, we don't do this. And you've been asked about it several times. So I tell him this, and he's mad that I didn't send it in a text.
That's the verbal warning.
No, that I didn't fire him in a text before he came in. That, to me, I did the respectful thing and had a meeting with him and gave him my, you know what I mean? That face to face.
Sure.
Is that the new generation? Like, is that like now?
They now want to be
Fired by text?
I think that's insensitive and
to me that seems so unprofessional. And that was what he was mad that, like, he came in and I was like, so you wanted me to fire you by text?
Now I feel like we need the Donald Trump. Do you remember when he did The Apprentice? You're fired. So now you text it?
I would say he doesn't need a boardroom now. He doesn't need to do all that production. You just send a text with get an emoji. I'm sure you could create an emoji and it's fired.
Wow.
I mean,
so what was the age?
He was like, I want to say he was like Skylar's age, so 20.
That makes zero sense.
me. Agreed. Like, he went out in a blaze of glory, called me all the names, flipped us all off, did the whole thing, and I was like,
"That's what you do when you have nothing else."
Clearly. Oh no, he's got big things. He's moving back to Arizona.
Oh,
Make it big.
doing what?
I don't think he knows. That's fine. Okay. Yeah, your 20s are for finding yourself.
Sure.
You do you.
Sure.
I wish you nothing.
But accountability matters, and that is big with adults, even in this age. Accountability.
Yeah, he also used to work out. I had to tell him he can't work out in the back of, like, it's not up front. Squats, jumping jacks, push-ups. Somebody brought in like a back roller, and he'd be constantly trying to and I'm like, what are you
on
doing?
The floor?
Yes, and it's like a prep room floor. Like, it's meant to be sprayed. Yes, it's meant to be sprayed off. Like, it's
no.
What are you doing?
Yeah. No.
Yeah. Yeah. I was very confused by that one. I mean, I've had a few, but that one was confusing.
Top. Yeah.
Yeah. I had one that I hired.
Bye-bye.
I had one that I hired too. And second day in, she called me and said, yeah, I don't think I can work there. I thought I could get past my issue with raw meat, and it turns out I can't. And I said, but you knew what we did here. So that's now become an interview question for me is, can you handle raw meat?
How do you handle the meat? Oh.
I did have another one. He's actually become quite TikTok famous. He's got like 10 million followers, and his mom's one of my good friends, and she also worked for me for a little bit too. But now she has her own business that she runs, and
good.
And I do love them to death. But yeah, he got big on TikTok during COVID.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that was when he kind of blew up. Well, at first I used to tease him and joke with him and tell him that he was the king of depressed TikTok.
Oh,
because he would put stuff, and they were very genuine, I think, to some points for him and who he, you know what I mean? But it started out and they would blow up, and he was like, oh my gosh, this is what they want. This one where I was kind of teary and I was I was in my feels. Like, that one did well. I got to do more like it. And anyway,
then he started painting his nose.
He's a great kid. He's
like modeling.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, he's doing so well, and I'm so proud of him. But it started out with him doing stuff in my store.
Oh.
And one time they took receipt books or the whole receipt thingies that you put in your register. That wasn't a good. I mean, but then it was a trend where they take scissors and they pull the plastic out, and it goes and they stand up on a collar. And I'm scrolling through TikTok and was like, dude, you guys cannot, what are you doing? You can't stand on that. Number one, I know you need the height, but you can't stand on that. And number two, I was like, I'm going to make you guys pay for that. It was 80 cents. They were fine. Still, I was like, there has to be a consequence for this. You can't waste my stuff.
I mean, ask me.
Every trend that comes on TikTok, I can't have yeah. But yeah, he's a good kid, and super proud of him, and just the things that it's opened up, and he treated it very, very serious.
Yeah.
It was a business. Whenever he went to the bathroom, he would make videos, and he'd go to the bathroom and post them, and I'm like, you're posting TikToks while you're on work?
Kind of a bathroom break.
He was. Yeah. But he's a good kid. Anyway.
So how long did you employ him?
Oh, about it was right after high school.
No.
He just wasn't sure what he wanted to do, and I had just started running Burley Meats, and so he was like, "Do you have any need?" And I was like, "Sure, I could probably use a kid." And anyway,
so you knew him from high school?
Well, I've known him since he was 4.
Oh wow!
Because we actually purchased. This is Jeremy in a nutshell right here. He wanted a piece of land by the river, and he was driving around and saw this newer home that had just been built over Declo area, and there were some open lots next to it. So he just pulled in, knocked on the door, and was like, "Hey, do you know who owns the lots next to you?" And then made friends with them.
Oh. Of course.
Yeah. That's true. And he's
Jeremy.
and which is so not me. I'm slow warm. At first I think people think that I'm kind of standoffish. Maybe, dare I say, bitchy?
No.
Oh yeah, I think so. Because I'm shyer.
I don't think so.
I'm shy. Like not shy.
I'm
but just-
shy.
But I don't put it all out there because I know it's a lot. So I don't put it all out there right out the gate usually.
Like put your little toe
Yeah,
in it.
just a toe.
Toe.
Little toe tap.
Yeah. I
And
don't
so-
think bitchy.
and
I
so-
think you're just quiet.
But then I warm to, you know
Sure.
what I mean? And then I'm,
Shut
fine.
up, Jen.
Yeah.
Oh, just
100%.
kidding.
But that's not him. And so he knocked on the door. He made friends with them. And then was like, hey, we're going to go over and have dinner. And I was like, well, I don't know. I was like, what are you? Like, do they want us in their home? And we ended up being very, very good friends with them. And we did buy the lot next to them. And then we sold it. So we didn't end up building there in the end, which is fine because, yeah, life. Yeah. And I like where we are better. But at the time, that was...
Well,
that
there's
was
more
where-
activity out here.
Oh, so much room for activities.
Who knew?
Who knew? And I do like we were closer to the freeway, which I didn't love.
That
even
noise.
when we got
Wouldn't
it.
there be a noise? The sound of
I feel like. And I really like how quiet it is where we're at.
I don't know. I can hear the trains.
Oh, but I lived in town. Right in
Oh,
town.
Yeah, you did.
And I actually kind of find comfort with the trains.
Yeah. But it's surprisingly, they're not near us. So you can
Well,
you
they're
hear
like
them.
a sequa.
Oh, yeah, but it's
Yeah.
still.
Well,
You still hear them.
You wait until you're in town.
Yeah.
Like the first, because we were in town and then we moved out of town and then we moved back in town. And it took a little bit because I do like to sleep with like the windows open and stuff like that. And again, we love older homes. And so air conditioning was not fabulous upstairs in
Nope.
our area. So I would have the windows open and oops, sorry.
Oh.
And I feel like that was like, is it Dumb and Dumber when he runs into the mannequin and he's like, oh, my apologies. My apologies.
Oh, I did it too.
Oh, anyway.
Oof.
Yeah. So tangents, trains.
Squirrels.
Yes. But no, I do love it out here.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like to float and I like to watch people float. I do like to people watch outside of we don't get a lot of traffic,
Yeah, no, we get more.
but it's getting more and more.
Mhm.
And I'm always like, ooh, whose boat is that? Do I know you? Are you supposed to be down here?
Oh, go away.
Who are you? Find that more and more. We might have to do an episode out there.
Probably. I think we should
I really think so. Hmm.
invite people in.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that could get interesting. I don't know. How long have we talked? I don't even know how long we've talked on this one.
I don't know.
Oh, jeez.
What do you say?
15 minutes again.
Ooh.
How did we do that?
We're really good at it.
Oh, is that a good thing or a bad thing?
I don't know. I don't think we hit what we were going to talk about either,
I don't think we did.
which is fine with me. I didn't look as stupid during this episode.
I told
Maybe.
you.
I don't know.
I told you. You pick a topic.
I should pick a topic,
You should.
but I don't know what that would be to stump you.
I do have random knowledge.
You do have random knowledge,
I know.
and I'm super impressed.
Thank you.
Super impressed.
Thank you. I worked long and hard to have all of this
And I
knowledge
have
that
a
does-
lot of homework all the
that
time.
does no good for me in any situation.
Random fact.
Hmm?
Yeah.
Hmm?
That's you.
Oh, fun fact.
Oh,
I'm a fun fact.
yes.
Fun fact.
Well, it'd be more random for me.
Yes.
Random fact. Let me add this to your life.
Uh-huh. All right.
Okay. Well, good luck with this week.
travel. I will let you know.
Yes.
I've got to go pack and
Please
finish
do.
my laundry.
Please do.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Is it the Ultras?
Talking.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh, yeah.
Same shit, different day.
This chaos has been sponsored by
Burley Meats.
The Salty Heifer. www.thesaltyheiferproducts.com.
Mountain West Food Group.
Double check supply.
And Nielsen Ag.